I've been second in everything I do in life, bro. Just like Kevin Durant, bro. I was second in everything I do in life, you know. And it's sad, you know, because it's like I don't want to be second, bro. Like I'm tired of just being average or settling for second place, bro. You know, I don't want to be second, bro. Like I always strive to be number one. I always strive to be number, you know, just like the best thing I physically can, you know. And it sucks because I never achieved that, you know. Like I've always been second in other people's lives, you know. I'm always the backup friend, and it really just makes me sad, you know. It's like, wow, man. I'm really just the second, just in everything, bro. You know, and it really sucks. You know, like it's the hardest thing that I had to ever deal with. You know, I guess second in school, I guess second in life. I'm second in everybody's life. I'm second in relationships, bro. You know, um, I've been seeing everybody talk about, oh, you're the prize in the relationship, bro. I'm not even the prize. I'm literally the fucking backup, bro. You know, whenever the main guys don't reply to these females, they message me because it's like the one they actually want doesn't reply, so they like just settle with me, you know. And I'm just tired of it all, bro. You know, I'm tired of having to settle. I'm tired of having to be second place in everything I do. You know, it really just makes me mad, bro. And it's like I try to avoid looks maxing as much as I can, you know, but it's like, bro, like I always say, bro, I just keep coming back to looks maxing, bro. You know, would I be second in other people's lives if I was more handsome? You know, like would I be the backup friend if I looked like Marlon? Would I be the backup friend if I looked like what's his name? The other majestic guy. If I look like Chico, if I look like fucking looked like fucking Claver, bro. Oh shit! I just cut my lip. Oh, and then this shot, hack, dad, hack. Oh, y'all see that right there? It's a little bit of blood right here. Shit. Fuck, dude. But yeah, bro. Back to what I was saying, bro. You know, if I truly, if I truly was as handsome as these other supermodels, like the super handsome people, bro, I think I wouldn't be the second option. You know, I would always be the one that they talk to. You know, and to be honest, bro, I'm tired of it all. You know, cause I don't want to be second. That's the one thing I hate more than anything, bro. You know, trying to achieve something in life and then falling just short, bro. You know, I'd rather be no option at all than be the second or the backup option. You know, and it's really just sad. You know, that um I'm really just not handsome enough to where I could be the only one they talk to, the only person that they think about, you know, the only the only person on their mind, you know. But what can I do, bro? That's just the way life is, you know. Um, and I've just come to accept it, bro. And like Fang Yuan said, bro, you know, There are no winners in life, bro. You know, it's just a game of survival. And in that sense, you know, it kind of makes sense, bro. You know, it's either you ascend and you become a Chad, or you just be a Chad forever and just never experience true affection. You know, like it's sad, bro. You know. And I literally can't even record these videos while I open the little photo booth shit. Like, I purposely hide the photo booth while I record these videos because I don't even want to look at myself, bro. Like, I'm just a fucking monster, bro. Like, I'm looking at myself right now, bro. And it's like, holy fuck, dude. I'm just a creature, bro. I'm hiding this shit, bro. Like, I can't even look at myself, bro. Like, I'm a fucking monster. But yeah, you know, it's cooked, bro. Like, there's just nothing I can do, you know. And I want to show y'all this right here. Hold on, let me show y'all the message. Right here. Wait, I gotta make sure y'all can see this. You see this right here? It says stop being insecure, bro. And then I'll reply with, cause I legit am, right? And I put, I'm the most insecure person on the planet. And then she sighs. And I just reply with, sorry. And then, would you look at that right there? You see what that says right there? Scene. Like, if I tell people I'm insecure, they ask me why, you know? And, how do you tell somebody that you hate the way you look? You just despise every time you look yourself in the mirror, you know? Fuck, dude. That shirt. Like, how do you tell people that, oh, I hate everything about myself, bro? Like, it's really crazy, bro. Like, and before I thought maybe I'd just been, you know, avoiding this situation. I'd just been telling people, oh, no, I'm not insecure, blah, blah, blah. And today was the first time I actually was like, hold on, let me try and make a change for myself, you know? I tried to admit to it, you know? I was like, yes, I'm insecure. And then 2 texts later, I don't even get a reply, you know? So, it's like, wow, dude. If I say I'm insecure, I don't get texted. If I say I'm not insecure, they say I'm lying. And it's like, there's just nothing I can do, you know? Like, how do you physically tell somebody that, yes, I'm insecure because I literally hate everything about myself, bro? Like, there's not a single thing I like about myself. Like, skinny little bitch, bro. And I'm chopped, bro. Like, oh my god, dude. You know, it really sucks, you know? Like, if you don't say anything, you just hurt yourself, you know? You just hold it in. It just hurts more. And then when you say something, you know, you get judged for it. So it's like, it's just a lose-lose situation. Like, what do you even do in that case, you know? If you lose either way, what's the point in even telling the truth, you know? But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk this video about, you know. It's really just sad, bro, you know. No matter how hard I try, I'll always be second, bro. No matter how good I think I'm doing, bro, there's a guy out there who's putting in probably twice the work as me, bro. So, in that sense, it makes sense. It makes sense I'm second, It makes sense I'm a ugly piece of shit monster, bro. You know. It's just cooked, yeah, I don't even know what else to say, bro.